Tell me about you. What's a daily habit for you that's just non-negotiable? Besides not drinking or smoking.
The simplest thing I could say is gratitude, because it may sound very simple and basic and boring and not sexy, but it's really hard to be angry and upset when you're grateful. And I think life is about perspective. We could have the worst day, but people would kill to experience that day of ours. You know, you could have a horrible day where YouTube shuts down and everything's not working and everyone leaves the office and everyone quits. And I don't know, you lose all your money and something bad happens and you're sick and you're injured your arm, and people would still kill to have your life. People somewhere in the world would say, I would love to have those first world problems. So I just try to put my life in perspective as much as possible and just say everything I'm grateful for in the morning, throughout the day, and at night.
Journal it? How do you do it?
I just verbalize it. Okay. You know, I think journaling sometimes, but it's mostly verbalizing.
Say it out loud?
Say it out loud.
Just like to yourself when you're walking around?
To people.
Really?
Yeah. I ask people all the time, what are they grateful for? And then I'll tell them what I'm grateful for. And at night, I always say 3 things. I'll ask the last person I talk to, share 3 things you're grateful for, and then I share 3 things. I've found when I started doing this around 5-6 years ago, when I started to process everything, the trauma, healing, all that stuff, it's when I started to sleep better. And I noticed sometimes when I don't say what I'm grateful for right before I go to bed, it takes me like 30-40 minutes to fall asleep. So I don't know, maybe you want to call it prayer, meditation, but I just feel like it's a simple gratitude. It allows me to be like, yeah, it brings peace in my heart if I'm frustrated, and allows me to rest.
Okay, that's strong.
Gratitude, man.
And you ask people, what are you grateful for?
What are the 3 things you're grateful for today?
Wow.
Simple. It doesn't have to be like this big thing in life. Try it with your wife at night. Say, what are 3 things you're grateful for? Just right before you go to bed. It can be 20 seconds. You know, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that our boys, had a good day, and I'm grateful for you. Done. And then you go, and then you reverse it.
I'm so totally,
tell you, try
totally
it tonight.
Stealing that from you.
Try it tonight. It's going to transform. Try it for a few weeks.
It's like the Maharishi effect. I used to do transcendental meditation, and he said that if 1% of the world meditated, that the whole place would change because it would get this vibe going. So maybe same with that thing. If everybody was asking people all the time, what are you grateful for? It could really change the vibe of a city, of a world.
Everything. Imagine all the negative people walking around town or in the tube or whatever that are just upset. If you got them to shift and say, what are you grateful for today? Is there anything that's good that's happening? And they start to think about it, you'll see their energy change. Yeah, actually, I'm really grateful that my dad called me and I had a great conversation. And you start to see them smile and light up. And the thing that they're upset about starts to fade away. It's just a simple shift.
Yeah.
That's a non-negotiable.
Okay, I love it. You can't be angry and grateful at the same time. Is that true?
I think it's very hard. I had
people really focus.
I'd had people do this exercise on gratitude last night at this event I was speaking at. And I said, was anyone grateful, or was anyone angry when they were expressing gratitude during this exercise? And like 2 out of a few hundred hands rose up, and I was like, maybe it was in between what you were sharing, because it's really hard to say, this is what I'm grateful for right now, and at the exact same moment be angry.
Yeah.
But who knows?